The following is a mostly copyright infringement-free version of this video that has no footage from Age. To see the version with said infringing scenes, click the link below. For those that keep their finger on the pulse of the anime community, I'm sure you already know about Gundam Age, and have already decided where you stand with this series. For those who don't know what I'm talking about, Age is the most recent installment of the long-running Gundam series. This particular entry gained a lot of hate from fans, for its character designs, its story, and its younger-than-average protagonist, the moment it was announced. And I hate to admit it, I too was one of those raging jackasses. In fact, my reaction went a little something like this. What is this Gundam Zetsubou bullshit? Oh, he has a dead parent who designed the ultimate mobile suit? No. Gundam pioneered the realistic robot genre. You can't just turn into some old-school super robot schlock. But after a couple of days I cooled down, cleared the stupid out of my system, and gave it some serious thought. And I realized, 1. The main character is only a year younger than Amuro Ray and the pilots from Gundam Wing. 2. Gundam hasn't been a realistic robot series since G. Sure, since then they've dialed back on a lot of the crazier elements from that series, but you can't look at those mech designs from the later shows and tell me with a straight face that's from a realistic robot series. And 3. There's really nothing wrong with the character designs. It's actually a really nice hybridization of contemporary anime designs and that old school Tezuka era look. And I like that the main character doesn't look like some metrosexual yaoi bait. I was kinda getting tired of my mech pilots looking more feminine than the girls they were dating, so for me this is a really nice change of pace. As for the show itself, Age kicks off with its hero Flint as a small child running through a burning building. He finds his mother trapped, and she gives him a device that stores the blueprints to her latest mobile suit design, the Gundam. Jump ahead a few years, he's now 14, and with the help of others, he has completed his mother's mobile suit. Now if you've ever seen a Gundam series, you could probably guess what happens next. Enemy mobile suits attack, Flint jumps into the cockpit, and proceeds to tear ass on them, fade to black, cue the credits. So yeah, the first episode is your standard formulaic start for a Gundam series. The big thing that separates this from previous installments is that this one is deeply rooted in a lot of the conventions of the old super robot genre. It's that simple classic tale of a boy who inherited an all-powerful giant robot to battle against an unknown enemy. An unknown enemy isn't a description I made up for them. They are literally some mysterious organization that no one knows the identity of. So now we're getting into that Black Ghost Big Fire territory with these guys. Also, there's a legend about the Gundam being an ancient savior, so suspension of disbelief is a must here. So is this series as bad as everyone makes it out to be? Well, the first episode definitely doesn't break new ground, but Age has a long way to go, and I think it has a lot of potential. So, no, it's not bad, it's just not what people would expect from a Gundam anime. It strays from the more realistic aspects of the franchise, and is more in the vein of classics like Tetsujin 28 and Giant Robo. If that bothers you, then obviously you shouldn't be watching it. So, if stories based on real-world conflicts, and young androgynous male leads who look like they should be posing shirtless in Calvin Klein ads is an absolute must for you, then stay far from this one. Now, if you have a soft spot for the super robot genre, and are in a mood for a mech series that goes back to the core elements of that era of anime, then definitely give this one a shot. Worst case scenario, you don't like it and you blew 20 minutes of your life. Well, that's all I have to say on the topic, and I'll see you guys later.
We're jumping onto White Bay!